really, if you just continue to practice, where you're going to be. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Face on. So what I just want to show you where you're at, so that you know that what we got to do is just continue to do what we're doing. So we'll put you face on over on the right. I'll put your first swing here. So so now we've got the ball just slightly forward, and you can see that we have we have more tilt of your chest here away from the target. You got more angle on your shoulders as a result. Feet are wider, and I say the ball slightly more forward. And then you come back. You didn't have a problem hinging. See, that was great. But now we'll come back here, and we'll get the club hinged, and we'll see what you look like. All right. Now you see just a little bit more to your right side. And let's see if we can. If I throw this up, you're not turning your hips the way I'd like for you to yet, but I throw that up, and you can see the difference in your body positions. Off a line, straight up off the inside of your heel, and then to the top here. That looks good. Now there you are at the top. So you can see the difference in your body positions. All right, so more over to your right side. You still a little bit of a fall, but not so bad there.
Not as much as it was before.
Yeah. And we come into impact here versus impact over here. I didn't say too much about that right foot, but look how much more the right foot's down. And your right knee's out of the way. And as you're coming in, see the club's in the same place, but look at your arms. Everything looks like you got more leverage.
I definitely like now how my head is more behind the ball versus the ball is like actually on the impact right side of my face. Now it's on the left side of my face.
And over here, see you've held the club off a little bit. See the left hand's on top, and over here is the left underneath. So good, good release coming through. So you're getting yourself better position there. So a lot of good stuff, right there.
Minutes.
So then we take a look at you from the down the line position here versus your down the line before. Now our target is right out here at this 100, and we've got this club through the ball. We've got a club here to get self. We can actually see the target now. How about that? So now we can see the target. Now see, you're kind of practicing taking the club to the outside, so that's not good. Those first little moves. But let's see how that club comes back. All right. So we're here. We know how the one over on the right does. It ends up way outside. I may have to redraw that line. I will. There we go. So it's there. Now over on the left side, we'll bring it back for your swing. And it's not going to be as much out. See, it's out a little bit, but not as much now.
And that could have been due to me practicing the club, taking the club outside.
Yeah, and then you come back and see that club now left hand's in the center of your chest, and that club is in a much better position. It's aiming inside that ball target line. You get here, and the left hand's a little forward, but the club is much steeper, down at the ground. Come here and see the club is shallowing a little bit, and right through towards the target. So that's gotten better. You can see you've gotten a much better impact position. So you look at your shoulder line. Now it's parallel to the ball target line.
I can still see my left shoulder at impact.
Yeah. So that's gotten better. So excellent. Now another drill that I want you to do. So I want you to build that workstation that we built for you. So your workstation is here, where you start with a ball on the ground, club back here about, say, 12 to 18 inches back that aims through the ball at the target. Far enough back it's out of your way when you swing. This one is parallel left. So the first one is your ball target line. Second one is for body alignment. And third one is to get your ball position. And then when you bring your club back, it's just going to come back just inside that grip and then up. Okay? So that's going to help you, with your path. And it's going to help you with your alignment. That's going to help you with your path, help you adjust your path, for that change in alignment, get your ball position correct. So I want you to stay with that workstation. All good players have something on the ground that's going to, help aim them. Then I want you to work, on your body motion. So here is a pivot drill. So we've got 3 balls, and we put it in your shadow so that when you set up and tilt to the right, the ball and your left ear right here match up. Then left shoulder comes down and across, and the ball has to go out into the sunlight. All right. Now, this ball here, both of those, have to stay between these 2 balls. So your shadow doesn't cover that, shouldn't cover that. But look at the angle on your back now away, and it's still, see, it lines right up with the line I drew for your spine. Then shift your weight to your front side, and then right shoulder down and through, and you go and finish straight up. All right. So that's a great drill for you, because you can do that anywhere. You can even do it while you're playing golf, because the ball will be either setting on a tee waiting for you to hit, or in the fairway waiting for you to hit. And if you can't hit, you can turn around, get the sun to your back, and do a couple of them. Not all the time. Then you probably quit having fun. But every once in a while, maybe every 3rd hole or something like that. Once you get yourself, at first you have to think about it, but then after a while it becomes a habit. So you'll get a pattern, and you'll just actually do it and not think about it. So it won't be so bothersome. So I mean that's another great little drill for you.
So with so even at my finish, my hips needs to be in, my shadow needs to be inside that.
Oh no, I wouldn't worry about that at that point. The answer is no, because
just
here
more concerned at impact.
Here you would shift your hip. See, your hip is shifting and covering that ball.
Gotcha.
And right shoulder down and through. Now you can see here your weight is back a little bit. You want to look like. Don't have him doing the shadow drill. But see, he's like here. Now you can tell, his weight is more, up here. You're still leaning back. All right. At that point, even if I try to put his shoulders where yours are, you can kind of see how you're leaning back a little bit. But it's a matter of you getting used to shifting your weight forward before your swing. Before, with your swing, you couldn't shift it forward. You wanted to hang back, because remember, you are like before, say a baseball player, a batter, getting, kind of the way they set up, they would hit out to center field, and you were more like, I got to pull it down third baseline because that's where my target's at. So a guy that pulls it down the third baseline tends to stay back on the right side and spin. Well, that's you, because it's behind you. Okay, so you got to get used to that. Right. Any questions?
No.
But you can kind of see I can't say our work is done, but
we're going in the right direction.
We're going in the right direction, and the thing that you got to do now is practice. It's just practice it, practice it, practice it. So, I'll let you practice the rest of the morning, most of the morning, and I'll take a look at you again. Or I'll take a look at you again on Wednesday morning to see what you've done based on your own natural ability. Mm-hmm. Because you don't want to try to change too many things at once, because once you change one thing, you're going to change something else. For example, I changed your alignment. Mm-hmm. So you're going to change other things in response to that. But I don't know what they are. So I got to wait and see. Now, the things that you change in response might be the things I wanted to change anyway. But they're done. So I don't have to clutter your mind with you thinking about it. So, I'm not going to, like I say, it's like now I'm into where I've got to go step back and get out of the way a little bit. Got to get out of the way. Okay? I mean, there might be some other things that we work on. But let's get this part down, good. And then worry about the other things.
Works for me.
Okay?
Works for me.